Well, having a bit of a reef tank nightmare. Having the bloody the Monteporas are whiting up on the front there, but on the back wall they're okay. And the same with that one there on the back wall, it's okay. So what I've done is I've reduced my lighting down to 50% and took the cyans right off, so they're all the way off. But what I've noticed is that Montepora has been giving off a bit of slime last couple of days, and I'm thinking, so I've tested everything. I've even tested me potassium today. Now that, believe it or not, closed up last night because of the heater problem. That other video when I said about the live heater, so I don't know how long the lights have been off. Lucky enough, I had my wood stove going in the living room, so it only took an hour for it to come back up to temperature. So it couldn't have been temperature 1 degree. I know they say 1 degree will kill everything in the ocean, but a load of rubbish. So I've been testing everything, DKH, pH, everything, and I'm thinking some of the heads have not opened up proper there. So anyway, so what I've done is the return pipe there, I've actually lifted it up to the water, so it's blowing across the top of the water. So if it happens again and the water cools down in the systems in the shed, it won't blow cold water right at this. But I've just been trying to think. The polyps are out now. So they was out fully this morning, and then they've gone back in again. But that's only because I've altered my lighting, and they think that it's ramping down and getting dark. But even them Monteporas, they're looking a bit white, like faded. So I'm thinking, why is that big red Montepora like giving off slime and little tiny red polyps in the slime? And I'm thinking, oh, what can it be like? And these ones here, round the side, perfect. Look, all in the shade, growing and sticking to the frag rack and everything. So I'm racking my brains what it could be. So I'm testing. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to go back onto weekly water changes, even though we'll put additives in every single day. Sorry. I'm going to go back onto weekly water change. Weekly water. I'm due a water change tomorrow, which will be 2 weeks. So. But to be honest, I've been doing this regime now for months and months and months, and I'm thinking, what can it be? What can it be? What can it be? What's sensitive like that to changes in the tank? Now, lo and behold, I'll just give it a bit of a dip. Salinity 28. I don't know how it's creeped. up to that, because I top up the same amount of RO water every single day. I must have. I don't know. It must be. Where does salinity come from? Anything else other than salt mix? Because I do add a lot of calcium chloride. So I'm wondering whether the calcium chloride, the flakes. I'm wondering whether that's lifted the salinity up, so we'll have to keep my eye on that. And anyway, so it looks okay. So what I've done is I've emptied some of my sump on the other side of the shed. I've put me return pump there on feed, and I'm gonna let it fill up with some fresh water, because I don't really want to do a salt mix that's low to bring the tank down. I'd rather bring the tank down to 26, doing this now over the next couple of hours, and do my water change tomorrow, even though I've got all the heaters blasting away there now for 300 watt heaters in 50 25 gallons, 20 gallons of water. So anyway, so that's the last thing. I've tested me potassium, and that was 410, spot on. Now I don't know whether them test kits really work, but everything else is fine. It's just the Monteporas, but on the back of the tank they're okay. So I'm just wondering whether the lights have been too bright, peeing around with the spectrums and that this week and altering it. Anyway, so it's staying on 50% now, and that's it. cyans are on 14%. The rest, no whites, no reds, no greens, and I'm gonna bring the par down a little bit. And since I've dropped the par down, these mushrooms have opened up more. So I might have done it myself with the lights, but the SG shouldn't really be 28. But if it's been 28, it's only been creeping up there, and not like a sudden change. And I'm gonna have to start dosing me alkalinity, where I use sodium carbonate, sometimes sodium bicarbonate, depending on where the pH is. And what I'm going to have to do, instead of just throwing like three scoops in the overflow box there, and then it blows right out of there pure into the water, so I'm going to start just adding the powder over the day, and stop being sublimin lazy. Anyway, so I know it sounds a bit drama-ish, but that's okay. But anyway, so I'm going to drop the salinity down on the tank, and then mix my salinity in the shed to match the tank, instead of doing it the other way around. Anyway, bloody hell. Electrocuted yesterday. I'm just wondering whether the electricity flowing through, because I have actually got a bit of an earth probe as well in my filters, and so I'm just wondering whether the electricity flowing through the actual water, making it live, has done anything to the corals, because it only happened yesterday. So it's just a big massive coincidence anyway. So here we go, I'm upping its salinity, so I'm back on water changes every week now. Thanks, bye.